Hello, and welcome to Khyber Shards, a 5th actual play show set in the Everon campaign world. I just realized who volunteered to recap. And it's the person who just took a bite of food.
I didn't know we were starting yet. One last bite.
Unprofessional. My God.
It's true.
We're all going to get our pay back for this episode.
Yes.
Oh, that's really bad. Hey, Casey. What happened last time?
I would love to tell you. I'm totally prepared. We talked a lot.
Good recap.
Thank you. That the end. Pog worked with Hular. Shade talked to Mrs. Bright Doom about what is dating. Ari talked to the Moonspears about how specifically to court Shade. And Pog and Solarka talked about how do they feel about the Shade and Pog situation. And then we left off with
would
Ari
probably
buying...
be really upset
New
about the Shade
development.
Pog situation.
Wait, what did I say?
Situation. You said Pog. This is gonna get weird.
Solarka
There's
would
gonna be
very
fur
upset
everywhere
about
when
that.
Solarka finds out about this.
I almost said the Shade and Solarka situation, and I was like, well, that's not right. Oh, poor
That's
Ari.
really funny.
And we left off with Ari having gotten a beautiful flower bug zapper.
Okay.
Bzz,
Bzz, bzz, bzz.
It's also a pager from '94, apparently.
Yeah. So we'll pick up with Ari returning to the mansion with his ash bloom plant in its pot.
Then Ari would head up to, okay, Casey, I have a vague recollection of when we were having a real issue with people like come into the mansion that we didn't want to. Shade moved inside for like security. Am I remembered that correctly, or is Shade still on the balcony?
That is a great question. In my head, she has moved back to the balcony,
Okay, that's fine.
but I don't know if that is voiced.
I mean, Ari would go to the door leading to Shade's room and give kind of a knock knock and wait to see if Shade is in her room. And if not, but yeah.
Yeah.
He'll do something. Hey, it's me. Got a minute?
Yeah, you can come in.
Okay. And Ari, like with his elbow, like gets to the door and comes in, holding this potted flower. And he also like has the bag of giant coins like in his hand, like hanging up against the pot. He's like, "Hey, how's it going?"
Good.
Oh, you're back outside. And Ari like walks to the window and steps through it.
Do you need help?
No. Well, I have the pot, but yeah, no, I'm good. And Ari like straightens up. I got you something. This.
Oh.
Yeah. Because it. I wanted to. It's normal. Pog or Solarka told you about the cart of flowers story where he bought her a whole cart of flowers to say he was sorry for messing up over and over and over and over and over again. And you know, flowers are a traditional thing, but I know that probably cutting a flower and giving it to you so that you could watch it die would not be something you would like. So I got you a flower that was alive in soil that you could keep and look at, and it's alive, but it also rather than pulling nutrients from the soil and stuff, it hunts bugs, so you won't have to deal with so many bugs buzzing around and stuff out here. So I thought that might be nice to have fewer bugs. Yeah.
You are right. I would not want a dead flower handed to me. That's weird. And this is beautiful. I set it down and I would like to cast Speak with Plants. Let's find out its name.
Oh my god.
I love this so much. I'm so happy right now.
The flower shifts and twists a little bit and bends back, and then the petals sort of open in your direction, Shade.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, this one's scary.
Do you have a name?
Oh, what?
A name. The last plant that I talked to was named Jeffrey.
Well, remember, we named him Jeffrey Shade. Like, he didn't have a name before we gave him one.
And if you don't, but you have to find out their name. And if they don't have one, then you can ask if they want a name. But it would be rude to assume.
That's fair.
Right? Am I doing this wrong?
No, you're doing it great.
Do you want a name? Do you have? Yeah, that's really cool.
I don't know what a name is.
It's what you're called.
I see.
Oh, good. I didn't know if that was enough or not. You are a very beautiful flower.
Called? I know.
Good. How do you feel about this location? Do you like the balcony or would you like to be somewhere else?
I won't reach full growth in this vessel.
You won't? I see. Okay. What happens when you reach full growth?
I am more.
How much more? Like...
Yeah, no, that's a good question.
I don't know how to express that.
Will you hit a point where you need more than bugs to eat?
Ooh, that's a good one. Yes.
Feed me, Seymour.
No.
Okay.
And you don't by chance eat Fey Panthers, right? Ever?
No.
Great. Okay, then I think we'll keep you on the balcony for just a little bit longer until we find a better location for you. But you should have plenty of bugs here. And do you want a name? Do you care if we give you a name?
What's in a name?
Oh boy.
Mostly letters.
Letters.
Mm-hmm. No, I was the same.
He seems kind of like dark and edgy and broody for a flower.
Yeah.
You could call him Tommel. That'd be funny. Reminds me of him a little bit.
He does. A little bit, yeah.
What do you think about Tommel?
That might be confusing, though. Maybe Tommy for short?
Tommy? All right.
Okay.
All right, Tommy.
So nice to meet you.
Yeah.
So what is there a vessel where you could be on the balcony where you could still go to full size, or are you only able to go to full size in the ground?
Just my roots will hit the edges of this thing.
That doesn't sound comfortable.
Just need more space to spread my roots out.
All right. See if we can do that for you.
Yeah, get a bigger pot. Well, the spell's going to end pretty soon, so if you have any last words before we speak again.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, spells.
I was trying to be nice and get an opportunity. I wasn't trying to be a threat.
What do you mean
Famous.
last?
Famously nice sentence. Any last words?
Yeah, it did come out way more threatening than I had intended.
So Shade's going to
Sorry,
sign off
Tommy.
every conversation now.
So to recap what just happened, we have a Venus flytrap that is a George Foreman grill of electricity on the patio that didn't get insight checked when asked if it was going to eat anything bigger than bugs. And we're going to plant it in the ground next to River, who has famously overgrown every plant around. That's where we're at?
No, we're not. I said I would get it a bigger pot.
Okay. Yep. River's never going to notice that this guy's up there.
Oh, I'm
We
definitely
all
going to
die to
ask
this.
her.
It is his rock now. I love that that's the voice y'all just trusted Philip with.
You're right.
No. Cool.
Well, I wanted to get you something to kind of, just show I was thinking about you. And also and Ari pulls out one of the big giant coins out of the pouch and is like, you have a strong affinity for the moon spears and the way that they view family and life and stuff. And so I was talking to Soleil and Zenaida and kind of asked them, like, how Soleil showed interest in Zenaida and what that looked like. And he talked about trophies from kills to show his utility and that he wouldn't be a liability to Zenaida and the tribe. And this is the most recent. I mean, we did it together, but still, it's the best thing I got right now. Well, I was there. I just
You were.
I like to think I helped. But
Casey, take
jump off
inspiration.
this balcony real quick, if that's cool with everyone.
That hurt so bad.
Yeah, it did.
But I was there.
You know what? That's a good point. And so I'll wait until I have a trophy of something that I killed before presenting it to you. But
Pocket full of whipped cream.
It was. I like the flower a lot. I don't have anything for you.
That's fine.
But Mrs. Bright Doom did suggest that I should talk to you about what dating means if we were to date.
Okay.
So what would be your expectations?
I mean, starting off, just spending time together one-on-one and talking about what we normally talk about, but then also talking about, what we want out of the future and potentially each other in terms of a romantic connection and and then just each date kind of builds off of that, where we talk about deeper things and see if there's there's actually feelings and something here, but there's no like grand expectation. That was the one thing with the Moon Spears. Like after Soleil gave her enough things, they just became bonded. There was like, it didn't seem like there was a whole lot of on ramp there. It was just like, boom, we're together. What?
After Zenaida judged Soleil worthy.
Yes, sorry.
She is not a BioWare romance.
I know. I misrepresented that. No, I'm just saying there wasn't like a courtship. It was like I like the stuff you gave me. Okay, let's do this.
How did you just walk back your reductionism to be more reductionist? Ooh, okay.
No, all I'm trying to say, Shade, is like there's no expectation of if you agree to go on a date with me, then all of a sudden it's like locked in, like we're together kind of thing. I just want to explore it with you, and so yeah, no expectations.
Mrs. Bright Doom said that I should communicate what I thought and or wanted and give you the opportunity to do so, but I don't know. And she said that I could change it if we if we decided to do this, that I could like change it as we were going. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. This isn't something that I
mean, same. Like I've known people and like gone on dates, but I've never had a relationship because nobody remembered me. So, you know, this is new to me too. Like I have the very surface level stuff down, but beyond that, it's been hard.
And I forgot you too. Like, isn't that gonna be? That's gonna be hard to forget.
But I don't hold that against you. Like that was him doing what he does. Like I don't begrudge you. I don't begrudge anybody that forgot me. Like that was my own deal.
That makes one of us.
I can't make you forgive yourself with that, and I'm not going to try to force you to do that. All I can do is let you know that I don't hold that against you. Yeah, I don't know exactly. I almost said I don't know exactly what I want, and that would have been a half truth. Like I don't have any expectations for you, Shade. I don't have any expectations for if we start dating, then it has to go this way, because I am interested in getting to know you in that context and building something with you potentially. I do know what I want long term, like what being in love with someone would mean to me. If you want to know that right now, if you don't, that's fine. But I do have that answer for you.
What does that mean to you?
I mean, I was raised, my people, like family is everything. Not like both the tribe, but also the immediate family. And since I was old enough to hold a baby, I've been raising babies and like helping raise kids. And the expectation was I would take care of my cousins and all that kind of stuff. And so long term, I would like to have a family in the way that Soleil, Zenaida, and Ilya have. Like that's what I want, is to use their words, be bonded to someone and to have kids. I mean, that's long term for me what I would want.
I have no experience with children other than teaching, and I think I'm very good at challenging them.
Bar. You also are good with the Rebel Warren gang. Like when we interact with them, Ilya, get on well with her.
I like Ilya a lot.
So,
but yeah, maybe I have not thought about having children. Mostly because I was kicked out of my home twice, and the last time was at 7, and then I've never been a part of a family again until now. So I don't know what that looks like.
yeah, that's fair. And I'm not saying I want that to happen in a month or a year or 5 years. Just that's long term. That's what I guess my happy ending looks like. So yeah. And
I've not thought much about the future. I will maybe think about that more.
Okay. I had a thought. If you decide that you would like to go on a date, I thought we could go to like the edge of the jungle for a picnic or something instead of going to a noisy restaurant with a lot of people.
I do like eating in the jungle. You hate the jungle though.
That's why I said the edge of the jungle, meet in the middle, like we're but okay. Yeah. So if you want to do that, I'll get it put together and we can do that. But
we would have to talk to Pog first because he acted very strangely after finding out that we kissed and or talked.
You should definitely. I went and talked to Pog in his room right after that happened. I think Pog and I are good, but it's not my story to tell. So I agree. You should go talk to Pog and see where he lands in you talking with him. But I don't want to speak for him in this context. So, because that wouldn't be fair to him.
Is this one of those like sooner rather than later things? Or is this something that I could like put off another week?
I mean, to speak selfishly for a moment, you said that until you do that, we can't go on a date. So I would prefer it to happen quicker. But if you don't want to do it quicker, that's fine. I mean,
just already talked to a lot of people already.
That's fair.
I like Tommy though. He doesn't talk a whole lot.
It's true.
But very nice to look at.
And Ari immediately in his head is like, so do I talk too much? Like she said he's nice.
That's exactly what she said. You heard that correctly. Well interpreted, sir. I didn't realize you were role-playing as me now. Okay.
I'm going to go to my room. I've been out and about, but I'll let you do whatever it is that you want to do. So I will talk to you later.
Okay. Bye. Thank you.
Yeah. Of course. I just, I'll talk to you soon. And Ari
probably at dinner.
Dives back in. Yeah. Ari
Things
dives
are
off the
definitely
balcony.
not going to get weird. Got it. Good. Yeah.
Would Shade seek out Pog or put it off?
Yeah, I guess she would seek out Pog.
Fair enough.
She knocks at the door.
Yeah. Yes. Yup.
Hey, Pog, it's me.
Okay.
Can we talk?
Yeah. You can come on this side of the door, though.
Okay. That'd be better.
Sorry.
She goes
It was a long day. I'm tired.
Oh, do you not want to talk now? Because I can go away and come back later.
I don't know. I didn't want to talk before you woke me up. So I was just going to sleep. It's okay. Well, what are we talking about?
Well, I think that you were mad when you found out that Ari talked about liking me, and then I kissed him, and then you seemed upset when you found out about it. And if I may or may not date Ari, and I don't know what that means, but it would be important that you weren't mad about it if it was to happen. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
This is all anybody is talking about, huh?
I know. And I would love if
Shade?
Wait, is it? I mean, I've talked about it because it's me. But are other people talking about it?
Only to me that I know of. It's all they're talking about to me, but I don't know.
Is this a thing
Maybe
that
it's not
people
all
talk
they're
about?
talking about. I don't know. It's more exciting to people, I guess, than us killing a fire giant. So.
But that was so awesome. And did they meet Jeffrey? Oh, also, I have a new plant named Tommy.
Awesome. Wait. Okay, hang on. First of all, are you okay with all this talking? Do you want to talk? Because I know that's not your thing.
I'm very tired of talking, but
so if I just say I'm not mad,
this last time, then I can talk less.
Okay, I'll say a really big talk, really small. Then, I wasn't mad at you. If I was mad at you, I would have told you. Because I don't want to stay mad at you. And so I'll just get mad at you real quick and then we'll not be mad anymore.
Yeah.
I wasn't mad. I was sad at Ari because everything that was about Solarka, he was there for, and you were kind of there for, but he was there for in like how to do things.
Right, because he cares about that. Yeah.
Right. And so I don't know. It made me sad at Ari that he didn't talk to me, that you were going to maybe be the Solarka for his heart. And I don't know, that was just sad at him. But not mad. Sad and mad sometimes feel not far, but it was sad at him.
They looked the same on you.
I don't do either of them very much, so I didn't know I was showing either of them. But no, it was not mad. Hey, you're still not ever gonna do the leaving thing, right? Okay.
No.
That's all, because that's just not allowed still.
Right. So that was my question, is if I do the dating Ari thing, you won't leave and go anywhere, right?
No, not because of that, no. No.
What does that mean?
That's a big talk. That's a big talk. But no. You and Ari datings would not be a thing to make me leave. No, you're not allowed to leave, because sometimes, like how Solarka and I almost didn't dating. If you guys don't dating, you're not allowed to leave then. Like, we have to still strike force.
Right.
Okay.
Wait, is that a thing? Do sometimes when people date and then they don't date, then they leave?
Yeah, that's where my dad went.
He dated and then stopped dating and then he left?
Yeah. Well, he dated and then made me and then left. I don't know for sure if that's why, but they didn't make more.
But you're so awesome.
I wasn't. I was a baby. That was.
Inspiration, Colin.
And that's why he doesn't know me now, because after he was gone, and then I had to go. So you can't go, and Ari can't go. And if you're kissing or you're dating or you're making babies, you can't leave if you stop those things. That's all.
Right. I don't know for sure, but I don't think you're supposed to leave the babies.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like he did a good thing, but it does happen, and bad things happen.
Right.
So even if there's no babies, though, Shade, you don't get to leave. And Ari doesn't get to leave.
The house. Right. Yeah.
The strike force.
Right. Yeah. I get to leave places when I
I'm not going to tell you can't leave.
Okay.
But you have to strike force, though.
Right.
We made a table and everything.
It's a really great table. Just for a second, though, you saw your dad. Do you remember that time? And then now you're talking about your dad. So I feel like I can ask, are you okay?
Okay. Yup. I'm okay. Yup. I still don't know what
about
to feel
the dad
about
thing,
feelings.
not the Shade Ari thing.
Oh, less yup, but still mostly yup. I don't know what I am supposed to feel. He's kind of nobody, and he's also kind of the worst person ever to be a person at the same time. So
Yeah.
That's a big talk in my feelings there.
Right. Did you talk to Solarka about it? Because she seems to have a good relationship with her father. So she might know more about what that's supposed to look like.
I haven't yet,
like?
but I don't have answers to a lot of the questions that she's going to ask, and so I figured I would wait until I had some answers. Yeah, it's not a good talk to have when you talk and go, "Hey, we'll do more talks later," because this talk was about the next talk.
It's been literally this entire day.
Do you want to be done talking for now and just have some dinner? Because I went straight to bed and should have eaten.
If that's what you want to do. But if you want to talk, I am good at listening.
You're my favorite at listening, because I can just say,
right.
And you too. And for Solarka also, because she knows more about the dating and kissing things on the side of things that you're kissing from. So
yeah, no, I might ask her. I asked Mrs. Brightdoom some questions, and she was.
Oh,
really
that's
helpful.
a good idea. But she hasn't kissed anybody in a long
She's
time.
so
has she?
smart. I don't know, but she has Donabella, so
That is true. That is true.
we're so good at talking.
Why don't we do this more often? I don't understand.
At least it's contained. It's just the two. Second, our Shade and Pog start teaming up to go have conversations with other people. Then we're all
so not mad, not sad.
Okay, awesome.
You're good. Okay, I'm mostly yup okay on Dad, and you are yup okay.
Yeah. I'm hungry. Do you want to get dinner and then talk about stealing stuff?
Oh, so badly. So
Okay.
badly. And also, if you ever need a break from talking, we can just sit and not talk sometimes if that is better.
We do that all the time.
I'm just saying,
I
just because
like
you're
that.
kissing Ari, we can still sit and not talk. Or not
That's great.
dating kiss. Let's go have some dinner,
Same.
yeah?
Yeah. Ari, we're going to dinner.
Oh, is that you're letting me know or you're asking me to come?
Yes.
It's not a date. It's just dinner with the strike force.
I know. I'm coming.
Excellent. Hey, real quick interruption to our narrative. Eric's internet just went out.
Ta-da.
Yay. So we're gonna proceed with this episode with just Shade and Pog, but that's where Eric went. Sorry.
Ari really didn't want to go to dinner.
Right.
He could have just said no. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That was always an
Yeah.
option.
Well, no, it's committal and you want to sound eager to go. So,
Yeah, but this dude's hyper committal right now. He is all about commitments. This is his thing. This is the most I've ever had in common with Ari.
So the two of you, go and have some food because, of course, you were hungry. What would Shade and Pog
Feelings
do
are hard.
after dinner as the evening gets in?
Do you want to go see where River planted Jeffrey?
Yes. You gave Jeffrey to River?
Yes.
I mean, you left Jeffrey, not
Is that-
gave. Because
Right.
he's his own bush.
But I was given a plant. I did. I gave River Jeffrey, and she said she would plant him somewhere.
Shade, is Jeffrey?
Also,
Did we get the right Jeffrey? I've been worried about
I
this.
hope so. I did not talk to him after we dug him up and then given him to River. So we could check. We could find out.
Yeah, we could.
Also, have you seen her lately? She's like
Jeffrey's a she?
growing up. Oh no, River. That was
River.
very
Oh.
confusing. I'm sorry about that.
No, it's been a while. I should say hi to River. She's grown up. It's only been like insert amount of time here. It doesn't feel like it's been grown up amount of times. Yes, let's go see Jeffrey and River.
Also, I think she'd find it really cool that Cal might have wings.
That is the kind of thing I think River would really like.
I know,
Yeah.
I'm so excited about it. I hope Cal's
I am too. Have you asked Cal how he feels? Is he excited?
I don't know. I haven't asked him.
Oh,
Mrs. Brightdoom talked about when you love someone, you put their needs in front of your own, and I do that with Cal. I like him a lot.
I
He's
think
the
you
best
love
Cal.
Cal. He is.
Very much, yeah.
I
Right.
don't want you to get your feelings hurt, but he might just be the best anything. He's really good at
No, that's
being.
you think he is. Yeah.
Yeah.
How dare you leave uncertainty, Pog?
Right.
Sorry.
Is that what you meant by getting my feelings hurt? Because offense.
Offense taken.
Off to Jeffrey and River.
Cool. So you two head back to the manor and turn aside out into the grove. The sun's going down. It's the night's coming on, and as you go into the grove, it really is starting to have the feel of going into the jungle. But at night, you can notice the differences a lot more. There are plants in here that have a little more bioluminescence than most plants in the Zinder jungle. There are little almost like fireflies, but of different colors that flit around in the forest.
That's so cool.
All of this in, under an acre of forest. And River said she was going to plant Jeffrey where he could get some sun, so head through the forest and out onto the edge of the island. And you can see there is a place where the ground has clearly been shifted around, and there is a little Curieva plant stuck in the soil not far from the edge of the island. And as you step out onto the island and find a seat, stars, the moons above, you can see the ring of Sybaris stretched across the sky, and there's just this nice quiet to it. The city's a little darker than it used to be, but that just gives a little more view of the sky. And as you sit, after a while, you hear a slight rustling behind you, and looking back, you see River step down out of a tree. Hello.
River. Hi.
Hi, Pog.
You.
It's beautiful here.
Yes. You have gotten so big.
Am I?
Well, like not so big, but from where you started, yes. Much bigger. You've grown up. Fast, I think.
I never grew before. I don't know how fast I grow.
I don't remember much of my growing either, so I don't know what's normal. But this shade is right. It looks so nice out here. All of the plants seem very happy. I can't talk to them, but it seems like a happy plant kind of a place.
They are growing more like me, I think, than the trees were when I first came here. They're more like the trees where I was.
For someone who doesn't know trees, can you tell me that difference?
Some of these plants I don't think grow here. At least I can't feel them in the ground around the city. I think they came here because I'm here, and this is what I think a forest should look like.
Oh.
When we were in your place, there were trees that chased us. None of these are going to be trees that try to chase us, right?
I don't want them to.
Is that what would decide it?
If I needed them to chase you, they could.
That's a big sentence.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Was it?
Little words, big meaning in that sentence.
I've been trying to figure out what like power and how you get power, and that's a thing that I'm trying to but that was powerful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Didn't threaten us, but we feel like it was a little bit of a threat.
It's right there. Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
I
Just
don't want them
bit.
to chase you.
I thank you. That's Yeah. But you could, is the...
I guess. Yes, I
Right.
could.
I can't make trees chase anybody. That's not a thing I can do.
You can do other things that you don't do to people that you care about.
Right,
But-
but not
If I told Shade,
as big.
I don't want my axe to hit you,
Right.
I don't think she would have ever thought I would have hit her with an axe until I said that.
Well, you asked.
True.
Yep.
If Shade
Yep.
asked,
Yep.
could your axe hit her? And you said, yes, but I don't want it to.
You did nothing wrong.
We're listening weird. It's a new sentence for us to hear,
Right.
is
Right.
all.
It's just
Okay.
new
I
information.
don't think there's anyone else in the city that could say that. So it was a big sentence because it's a super special one.
Yes. I think.
Are you happy out here? Like the trees?
Yes. It feels different than where I was, but I am not made frightened here.
Good.
Oh, that's another big sentence, but that's really nice.
I'm starting to feel more like home. But it's not dangerous like home, because that forest wasn't my forest, and this one is.
Wow.
Right.
Wow. You didn't used to know a whole bunch of words, and now you're very good with like all of them. That was really beautiful.
Oh, good.
Are you okay with people coming into your forest?
I don't mind you coming here.
Okay.
I wouldn't want just anyone to come here.
I get that. How do you feel about the kids coming into the forest?
I don't mind. They want to be friendly, I think.
They do. Sometimes they don't know how to do that. They're weird.
They do it way too much, and sometimes.
Oh, goodness.
But they don't want to hurt the plants.
They do not. That's true.
And now that I have roots down into the ground, I understand this place better. And I think that makes it easier to talk better.
Oh,
I can feel the other forests, and I know how this part of your world works better now. But I can also feel my world more, because this forest, my forest, is becoming more like my world. Yes.
I don't know if I don't know if that's normal. Like, is it not that I'm saying it is, but could it be a problem that the forest in our world feels like your world? I don't know if they normally...
I think
Pause.
there are places
Am I making
where
I
sense?
don't. Yes.
your world and my world touch, because Cal couldn't have gotten here otherwise.
Right. Right. No, that makes sense.
And I like being able to feel like my world touches your world here, because I can feel those forests a little bit, and I can feel the connection to the Forest Queen again, and but I'm not trapped in a story anymore.
So, do you think that place can feel this place?
Yes.
So that could be kind of scary, because
No, because she said she could feel the Forest Queen, so it's not scary at all. That's amazing.
Because it's a forest, and the Forest Queen knows all the forests.
Right, but sometimes people aren't nice in a forest.
But it's my forest.
Right. It's a lot of information.
Is that okay?
That you have a forest?
Yeah, that's why you're here.
And that you feel safer? And that you're not in a story? Like, all the things you have said are good things.
Oh, good.
But also confusing for us, because I don't always understand. Right. Yeah.
Okay. Your faces did things that I thought might be worried.
I have such a bad face about things, because like you aren't from here, and so things that are here and there make sense, and Shade's not from here or now, and so those things make sense, and I'm from here and my things are all from here, and so to me, I have the least thing except this, and he has his echo show, except this guy, but he doesn't talk, so I don't know, and my things make my kind of sense. So I'm just trying to understand, and I have a real bad face about not understanding things.
Also, I was a little bit worried, but that's because the forest you came from was not nice to you.
But see, this one has to be.
Right. Right.
Because
yeah.
it's my forest.
And the other one was not your forest.
No.
Right.
It belonged to the Mother Dryad.
Right. Yes. And that forest can't connect to this forest, right? Or make it.
I don't think so, because in the Fae, there are all the stories, and between them is the Feywild. And so all the stories are like little, what do you call the ground that's floating on the water?
An island.
Yes, like little islands in the Feywild, and all of them touch the Feywild. And so my forest touches the Feywild, and the Mother Dryad's forest touches the Feywild. But my forest doesn't touch her forest.
Excellent.
I'm trying not to think too hard, because that would make my face do bad face things, because that was a lot of places and things I just don't understand. But I trust you, and so if you feel safe, I feel safe.
I don't
Yes.
understand the Feywild, but your island explanation made a lot of sense. That helped a lot.
Oh, good. Yes. Okay.
But you don't feel like your forest needs to protect you now, right?
Not from you, no.
You clarified not from me. So
Aren't there people in the city that try to hurt other people?
yep.
If they came, then yes, the forest would protect me from them and protect you.
I was gonna ask if you would like use the forest to protect other people too.
Of course.
Okay.
Right. But it wouldn't. But that hasn't happened yet, so it's okay.
No. Yep. It is a beautiful forest, and that's really cool that you have a forest. I don't have a forest,
Yeah.
but I have a friend who has a forest.
Does Cal have more feathers?
You noticed. Did you see his shoulders? And I point out.
Yes. How did that happen?
I don't know. They just appeared. Cal, do you know how that happened?
Oh, right. You could just talk to Cal now. The place we went smelled more like the Feywild.
What place?
The place where we fought the giant.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about. Does it smell more like the Feywild here?
It smells very much like the Feywild here.
Yeah.
So perhaps that's
if you
why.
go back, do you think your wings would get bigger? Do you want to go back?
No, not without you.
I'm into the farm, not to the Feywild, though.
Oh,
Sorry.
also not without you. It was nice to have an adventure there.
I want you to go and do things that you want to do, and I would be happy to help you. We can go back, and I would go with you if that's what you want to do.
It might be nice to go to the Feywild together. We don't have to right now. It would be better if there was a reason. It would seem foolish to just go and look for trouble.
No, I would just go look for your wings, but I guess that's not how that works.
I don't know how that works. But having wings does sound excellent.
You're already so majestic, and they're just gonna. I can't even
I wonder
imagine
what
it.
color they will be.
What color do you think?
I don't know. I hope they will not clash with my tail.
Impossible.
Yes.
People are going to notice you a lot, though.
I don't mind.
You deserve it.
Think that the people who imprisoned me, I think you would be more than a match for them.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you. By the way, that's a very nice thing that you said.
and Cal just rubs his head against your thigh as you stand there, and then lays down and lays his head on your lap.
He's the best.
Good talk.
Oh, yeah. He was wondering what color his wings would be if they come in, and then he was also pointing out that maybe we should go to the Feywild.
Right now?
When we have a reason to. He specifically said not right now, but then his wings could grow more. But he said he hopes his wings wouldn't clash with his tail, and I assured him that could not happen.
Yeah, when you're all the colors, you can match anything.
Right?
Yeah. I think.
Also,
I don't know.
he said that the people who took him that were no match for me. Like, I could easily take them.
Well, yeah. You beat him one time. That was just because you thought real good.
Which is not always my strongest skill.
Me neither. I tried to think of something funny to say right there, and I couldn't even think good for that.
Oh. But then you said a true thing.
Not always as good.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
River kind of settles down into a seat next to the two of you. Is this a person thing? Sitting and looking at things?
Not all people.
Yeah, some people don't get it, but these people, we like to sit and look at beautiful nature things.
We're talking a little bit right now because we've done a lot of talking, and sometimes it just feels really good to be in the quiet and around the pretty.
Talking is hard.
Mm-hmm.
Big sentence.
It is easier to just feel the trees.
Okay.
She just sort of, she puts her hands back, like someone just resting back on their hands while sitting. But you notice that her hands kind of sink in a little bit, and the grass sort of grows up around them slightly, and she just leans back and just...
Pog leans back in the same position and brushes his echo and goes, "Oh, whoa, go, just for a point." And then
the grass kind of grows up around your hands slightly.
I don't know if I should have done this. Actually feels really nice.
It is. It's very calming.
She's just scritching cow.
Can we please say that the ocelot comes over and joins us?
Sure. Yes. The ocelot wanders in.
Just let this be a picture moment here, please.
lays down and lays its head in Pog's lap.
Hey, buddy.
And, pan out on this lovely little scene and wrap up our episode there. Thank you all so much. And if you'd like to get in touch with us, you can do so at various links down below to Geek Pantheon and Laughing Tree stuff, as well as to Colin's Twitch, where he is sorry BTR. The O is a 0. New episodes of Khyber Shards will drop on Mondays with new Khyber Shard answers every Friday. And until next time, thanks for rolling with us.